Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. For those of you new, I'm Jeanette from Boricua Sewing and Crafts. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to be embroidering a jean blazer. I have a customer that has purchased this blazer. She got them on sale and they're really cute. It's a jean, it's like a jean jacket blazer. And one of the things that she wants to do is she wants to embroider Jack and Jill Mom right over here on the blazer, okay? So one of the things that I did was I printed out the template with the font that she wants, and I talked to her to talk about the placement of the font. Now I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer because I really want you guys to see this. Now, one of the things that is pretty tricky about this is that you have the collar of the jacket. And one of the things that you want to really pay attention to is the embroidery. If you know, a lot of folks, you know, you're spending a lot of good money to get something embroidered. You don't want it hidden. You want to be able to show it off. So we kind of looked at it and stuff, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be placing it here. I'm going to make sure, though, where I place it, that the flap does not cover the words. So she was pretty happy with this placement. And I'm also placing it, I'm measuring it, it's like right around here, and I'm going to go across to make sure that this doesn't go below this seam right here, okay? Because you don't want the wording to be too low on the jacket, but then you don't want it to be too high. So they think like this, you know, when she tried it on and we put this on here, this looked like the perfect place to put it. I printed out the template, and I usually do this for two reasons. First, the customer gets to see how it's actually going to look, okay? They get a very good idea of the size, the width, everything. So they know exactly what they are getting. However, when I go to embroider it, I'm not going to be using this template. What I am going to be doing is using a template with a snowman. And I'm going to just push it back a little bit because I need to grab the template because I want to show you what the template with the snowman looks like. It's actually the same exact template, but this template, what it has the snowman, okay? Now, the snowman is a feature that is part of the Brother machines. I don't know if other brands of the machines have this snowman, but what this does is it allows you to scan the area, and wherever it has the snowman, it's going to embroider it exactly how you have it on the garment, okay? So the snowman kind of serves as like the center point where the machine reads and knows exactly where it's going to be. So because this right here doesn't have the snowman, but one of the things that it does do, and I'm going to try to move the camera a little bit closer so that you guys can see. If you look closely under the word mom, you're going to see there's like a line, right? But I didn't, you know, I had this printed out with a whole bunch of other stuff. Normally, you'll see like a crosshair, right? You're going to see like this go up and it's going to go down, okay? Just like you kind of see here. You see how there's a crosshair? That's the middle point. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be placing this over this, okay? I'm going to be removing the bottom, which is what the customer saw, and I'm actually going to place the bottom with this one, which has the snowman capability, so that when I hoop this and I put it in the machine, it's going to read the snowman. It's going to stitch it exactly where I want it. This is actually the first one of two that I am going to embroider, so I decided to just videotape the first one so you guys can see exactly step by step how I actually do this, just in case you have someone that comes to your shop and wants this done. You know exactly what to do, and you don't have to panic. So let me show you exactly what I'm going to use to actually hoop this item, okay? Okay guys, so here we are at the cutting table, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the freestyle hooping station with the 5x5 hoop. Now I can use the 4x4 if I want to, but I'm going to use this one because it is a little bit bigger and I figure it would be a little bit sturdier. I'm going to be using one sheet of cutaway stabilizer. Now the reason why I'm using one sheet is because it's a jean jacket, okay? And as you can see, the material of this jacket is pretty thick. So So it's going to hold the embroidery pretty good. It's not going to be that bad, okay? Let's see, what else am I going to tell you? Okay, I'm going to take my template, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over the template that's already there, because it's already been placed exactly where the customer wants it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and just tape it over what's already existing there. Okay. Use my tape. I'm just scotch taping it, guys. That way it's nice, secure. It's not going to go anywhere. Yep. You don't want it to move because you want this to be exactly where you want the item to embroider. So I'm going to make sure that it's taped nicely there. It's not going to move. Perfect. Okay, so now let me move the camera a little bit so that you guys can see exactly how I'm going to hoop this. Okay, so I have, let me see. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Okay, so right here I'm going to grab the jacket. Okay, I'm going to unbutton it because I don't need to have it buttoned anymore. Okay, because you want to be able to open it so that way you have everything nice and clear. Okay, so now I'm going to take this section that I want embroidered. And one thing that I noticed in here also that you need to be very conscientious of, this jean jacket has like a little flip, right? So I don't want to embroider over that flip because it's kind of like going to go halfway here. I want to move this out of the way, okay? So I am going to just curl this up, and then I'm going to place this over. Okay, always whenever you're embroidering items like this, make sure they don't have like hidden pockets or little sections of extra fabric, because once you embroider it, it's not going to look good, you know. I mean, it won't look bad on the outside, but the thing is, in the inside, it's not really going to look so great. And you really, you want stuff to really look nice and professional. Remember, this is your business, so you gotta, you know, gotta step it up, okay? So, all right, so here we go. So now I have this in place. I'm gonna take this just out of the way, and I have this nice and tucked. Perfect. Let me give you guys a clear view of what it looks like. It is in the hoop. Perfect. Okay. Really nice, secure, and I'm good to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the machine, the design on the machine, and then I'm going to load this baby on the machine and then embroider it. Let's see how it comes out. Alright guys, so I am going to bring up the design on the machine. I called it Jack. There it is, just Jack. Set, and we want the color pink. She wanted like a light pink. Here we go. I'm gonna do N. Okay, now I want the snowman feature. I wanted to do the snowman so that way it knows exactly. So let me go get the item and go ahead and hoop it first. Okay, so let me move the camera a little bit back so you guys can see exactly what I do. Okay, now two things. Remember, it has this little side thing right here, so you want to make sure it doesn't get caught. So you got to be really, really careful about that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this now on the machine. This is a really nice blazer. Okay, first I have to adjust the hoop size because I was embroidering kitchen towels, and I was using my 8.5, my 8x9 hoop. So there you go. Now I fixed it. Okay, you gotta make sure you adjust it for the right hoop size that you have. This is a little bit on the heavy side, so I'm gotta make sure it does okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Always put your hand underneath the garment. You want to make sure that you have a smooth surface that you are embroidering on, okay? You don't want anything caught or anything, because remember, so do or die. And you want to put everything, there you go, it's in there good. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to do snowman. Perfect. Okay. Just doing this thing. Alright, so now it's saying remove the mark. So that means it's all good. It knows exactly where it's supposed to embroider. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to hit OK. And I'm running my hand underneath here one more time. And everything's good. I'm going to remove the sticker. Okay. Now, I have the pink thread on needle number 10. So always make sure that you are using the right needle and that you fully threaded it. There have been times when I went ahead and I threaded the machine and I didn't pull it through, so the color was like half of one color, half of the other. So you don't want to do that. So when I hit embroidery, see it says right here, and you guys probably don't see because you're far away, it shows that I'm using needle number 1. I actually want to use needle number 10. So whenever you want to do that, what you do is you're going to click on here. Okay. Hold on. Oh, hit the wrong thing. I cleared it. All right, so hit here, the switch. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing the I'm trying to do this through the camera. I want to do switch this one and this one. And I want to hit switch. And then hit OK. And then right now you see it's number 10. Okay? So that's how you do it. I cleared out my stuff. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to this camera. I just really can't get used to it. But hey. Okay, so here we go. So now I've already scanned it with the snowman. Okay, and I am ready. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to embroider this. So yeah, so I'll put on the music and everything so you guys can see. As always, double check. Everything is clear. There's nothing down here. Nothing is same. One of the things I'm going to do, let me get some water stabilizer. And I'm going to put that on top because I would like to give this a little bit of a lift. I think that would be nice to do. So I'm just going to put this on over there, over here, so that way it looks nicer. I want it to come out really nice. Okay. All right, so here we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit embroidery, and I'm going to start. it's all done. So I'm going to take it over to the cutting table and let's take a look at it real close, okay? So I'm going to take it out of here. I really like the way this came out. Looks good. There you go. So let's take it to the cutting table, okay? I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to do this slow. I don't want anybody to get dizzy. All right, so here we are, okay? So, put this away. I don't need this. Okay. So, I'm going to take it out of the hoop. And as you can see, this did not get sewed to this. If you don't be careful, then what would have happened, just to give you a close-up, okay? This is what I mean when I say run your hand underneath the hoop. If you don't do that, then what would have happened was this part right here would have been sewn to this. You don't want that. So you want to push this out of the way so that way it's a nice clean sewn, okay? You know, you don't want to embroider pieces of fabric together, okay? So I'm going to take this out. Put this away because I have another one that I have to do. This is the first one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the stabilizer first. So I'm going to go grab the scissor to do that. Okay, now when you cut the stabilizer, as always, you don't cut right to the place. You want to leave at least 1/4 of an inch of stabilizer in there, okay? I'll show you how it should look. Okay, and you don't, you know, I would not use tearaway. I know some people use tearaway for jeans, and I'm going to tell you why I say no. Whenever you are embroidering clothing, you should be using cutaway because clothing goes into the wash a lot. So I know it's a jacket, and sometimes a jacket is not embroidered as often as like a shirt or a blouse or something like that. But the thing is, you want to always have it look nice, okay? All right, so I got this done. So now I'm going to turn it upside right. And you know I have my water stabilizer on there, okay? God, it looks really nice. I really like this. I think I'm going to buy one, and I'm going to put my initials on it for me. So I can have one for me. All right, so I'm going to take this out. Now, remember, when you take this out, sometimes you do have some residue that's left behind, okay? So there's a trick that you can use to get all the residue out. All this is water. That's all it is, okay? You're going to spray it on here lightly. You don't have to soak it or anything like that. Hope you guys can see. Can you see? Yeah, there you go. All right, let me put it closer. All right, you don't have to soak this wet. Just a tab. There you go. Now you're going to take whatever you had left, put it over it, smush it down, peel it off. Okay, if you want, you can do it several times to make sure you got everything, and just peel it off. And don't worry, this is water. It's going to dry. It's not a big deal, okay? Now let's take a look at how this turned out, and I think she's going to be really, really happy. I know I am. It looks really cute. Wow. Okay. I'm going to button it up. And of course, I'm going to package it up for her so that way it looks nice. Presentation is everything, guys. So when you're running a business, remember that. Presentation matters, okay? So, yeah. So let me get the camera so you guys can take a look at this real up close. You're going to like this. This is really, it looks nice, okay? So this is the jacket, okay? It's a jean blazer, okay? And I want you to see the embroidery. I'm going to move this up, sorry. I know, I got a new camera. I'm sorry, guys. Here you go. Look at that. Let me focus. Focus, focus, focus. Can we focus? Jack and Jill Mom. It looks nice. Looks really, really nice. I think the customer is going to be really, really happy, guys. So, hope you guys like this video. And if you do, I'm sorry about the camera and stuff. I'm still getting used to this stuff. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and join me on Friday for embroidery happy hour at 8 o'clock. Really easy to do. You just have to be very precise. You can't rush these things either. When you're working on orders, never rush them because you can make mistakes, and the mistakes can be pretty hard to fix. So you want to make sure you're always nice and golden. So this is really good. I'm going to package this up, work on the second one, and then let the customer know that their stuff is ready. So anyway, guys, like I said, if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'm all about sewing and embroidering and teaching you guys all the good stuff. So you guys, I hope you like this video. So I will talk to you guys later. Have fun sewing and have fun embroidering. Bye.